Okay. Hello, anyone watching. I am Frost Day, and yeah, I want to talk about the KSI and Logan Paul fight. And I was just to say how privileged I am to watch these two battle it out again, as if the first time wasn't funny enough. I just broke a stick over my head. Anyway, Logan Paul, KSI, at it again. To be honest, I forgot it was even happening after the first fight. It just died after that draw. I remember being in my friend's house, and literally when it was told it was a majority draw, I got so pissed off. I almost broke the fucking screen on the TV that we were watching it. It was Now I'm a KSI supporter. That it has to be said. I do think he's the one to go for. Logan Paul, I do not. I actually do despise. I despise him. Like, to be fair, either way, it's a win-win. If if KSI wins, Logan Paul actually might find out he's not a big a person and celebrity as he thinks he is. He might finally get that through his head after being beaten, and he'll still make up an excuse. He'll still complain some one way, like he's going to come out and say something. But that's to be expected. Now, if Logan wins, he might finally get that much more air in his head that'll finally explode from his fucking massive ego. I don't think I've seen someone with a fatter ego than that man. And his brother is just as bad. Like watching the trailer.
I don't think you realize what you've walked into.
Mark my words, that mother is going down.
Murder that dude, bro.
Are you sure about that?
I finish you off and end your career.
I actually got pumped up for it. It's great. You have both of them battling it out, like we saw in the last few fights, and it's actually interesting. And then they're not wearing headgear. It's all out. It's a battle, and I hope KSI knocks his fucking head to the canvas. But remember in the last fight, I couldn't see how it was a majority draw. The funniest things I remember was his brother Jake running in and thinking he'd do something against KSI.
People will not be happy at that.
People getting angry.
Jake Paul
Jake's in the ring.
Everybody needs to calm down.
Going to try and beat his head in. Like, what are you thinking, boy? What a young hooligan. Either way, those two, seeing those two battle it out again, I don't think the internet is ready for it. Because after the first fight, it just died. No one cared. Like, when everyone saw they drew, everyone was just shocked. And all of a sudden, it was just like, oh, well, that's it. That was basically me and my friend's reaction. We just didn't give a shit. I can't wait though for the next fight and some undercards. Maybe this time, if Deji fights Jake, we can give him some knuckle dusters or something. Just give him a fighting chance. Like, he's gonna get annihilated, but he did put up a good fight in the first place compared to what was expected. And then I don't know, seeing just Jake Paul run on and think he'd do something. The two Pauls are just a pair of fucking tits. And I'll say that on the internet. As my second video, I'm willing to risk it all. But that's just me. I wouldn't suggest doing it otherwise. But yeah. That's my opinion on the Jake. Not the Jake. Ugh. I'd like to see that undercard again, and I'd like to see Jake get his retarded ass knocked to the fucking canvas. And then Logan, the sociopath Paul, with some fucking hole in his head. Holes in his head. Get fucking knocked out by KSI. Now, I have been watching KSI, but just to know how much of a plague Logan Paul is on the internet is enough to make you hate him. Like, it doesn't take a genius to name out the amount of stunts he's pulled. It honestly hurts. It hurts thinking about him. I kinda want to like chug bleach or put pencils up my nose and jam my head into the table. I don't want to exist on the same planet as him. I don't want to breathe the same air. I don't want to eat the same food, drink the same liquids, unless it's bleach. I would rather drink bleach than exist for much longer on the same planet as that man. I don't think he's a man. He might be classified as a virus. A walking virus that is going to infect the miniature people, or also known as children, that run around the place. Anyway, I hope anyone who's watching likes this video. Really want to get some spicy sauce on that shit. Smack the subscribe button. I can't pronounce my S's because I have a lisp. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Leave a comment, but only if you're a really good person. And if you want a brand new bottle of vodka mixed with some bleach. I call it the insta-kill. Alright, that's all from me. Have fun. Take care.